Okay, I'm back. So this is episode 11, starting right now on Compound Fracture, the YouTube channel. And we're going to continue right off. We're very hungry and thirsty. We're going to drink some soda because soda is delicious. Our health has really recovered. That's fantastic. We're going to probably use our bandage. We're going to check to make sure that using the bandage is a good thing to do. Wait a minute. What am I doing? I didn't click on the window. Or I did click on... I have no idea what I'm doing here. Okay, go to... Bandage poor. So it is still bandaged. I think I'm going to leave it there. I don't want to upgrade it to average and waste the bandage. I'll wait until I take another hit. I should really remember to remove this blindfold. That would be a very, very good idea. So bandage is... No, not wear item. Take off item. This blindfold. Oh, gun. Remember the gun. Okay. Refocus. Looking for staircases. There's the zombie. Come on, zombie. Oh, come on. Really? You can do it. You can make it through the doorway. I have faith in you, zombie. Look at me. I'm such a juicy human here. You can eat me. I'm very tasty. Okay. Actually, let's catch our breath. Now, we need to find an... Oh, God. Walk right into this. Okay, cool. I'm definitely focusing. Okay. Now, what's up here? Broken eyebot. Sure, broken manhack. It's annoying that I can't see the wall or where the door is. Or if there's a door. Lab coat. A while ago, that would have been nice. Manhack. Fortunately, we have heavy weaponry at this point, so I'm not going to worry too much about this. I'm just going to shoot him. Done. Might as well reload. What are you? Bionic Vault. Not going to take a shock. No. Map it, though. Staircase. Yes! Not going to take a risk there. Let's just peek up. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Freedom. Freedom. Yes. We have made it. It's daytime. It's 2:30 p.m. and we are on the surface. Yes. Okay. Now let's note this. Central lab. Oh, yes. Now, if I know myself at all, I'm going to relax at this point and I'm going to get myself murdered. But if I choose not to know myself, if I choose to pretend that I'm competent just for a minute, I can find a base and I can live. Oh, I want to live. So how far are we from, no, I think where we started was north, I think. Yep, way up here. Okay. So we know where we are relative to the starting position. Where to go from here? Thank you for the congratulations. I can't believe I made it. This is content, people. This is what this is. It's content. Okay. So options. We have two options right now. We can leave town, just hike through the forest and get out of here and find somewhere safe and secure like a farmhouse or something and regroup. Or we can immediately start trying to raid this town a bit. We could live in this house, realistically. Okay. I do like the idea of checking out the fire station, because there's probably really good stuff in there, but what are you? A security van? You just follow this trail north and see what happens, I guess. We still have an assault rifle. There's a firefighter right there. You can definitely lose him in the forest. That won't be hard. What's that? I don't think there's anything useful to us in that except for the potential for Kevlar. Well, let's mark it. Full stamina. There's no gap between the fire hall and the fast food restaurant here, so let's go north. Go around this side. It's likely to be a bit safer. Zombie cop, okay. You can see quite a ways north here. There's a wander spawn up here, which suggests to me there's probably another town that way. Probably. Maybe not, but probably. Well, where am I? Oh, I'm behind the tree. I'm hiding. No wheels in that off-road vehicle. Okay. What's that? Junipers. Sure. Certainly don't want to fire my gun if I can avoid it. That is a bookstore. It's good to know. Not the time to go raiding a bookstore, though. Well, let's continue making an end run around the town through the forest and see if there's a place that's just obvious. Maybe an apartment tower, something that's super safe. At this point, I just kind of want to, like, find a place I can hunker down and be okay. Radio station. I was thinking radio tower when I saw that color of that thing, but it's not a radio tower. Not nearly as helpful. Long stout branch. Could be useful, but absolutely cannot pick it up. It's a park, so the town does continue north. This looks like it might be a pretty big city. There's no nameplate, and it looks kind of like there's a... This is the edge of town, but I feel like the center of town is going to be somewhere south. Quite a fair distance south, maybe. It's a big city. It's a good thing. Zombies hot in our trail. We could always run for a little bit if we want to, but no reason. These houses up here look nice and isolated. Bicycle. That's a functioning bicycle. Okay. What's this vehicle? No wheels. So that bike has no wheels either. Well, I'm going to cruise up the road and see if I can find a place where I can just stash my things. We're getting scary music happening. There's a fire station right on the edge of town, through the forest. I'll come back for that. Probably. And we're off. We can find a farm or something, but there really isn't anything around here, eh? That was the craziest lab escape I've ever done, and I'm glad I caught it on video, because, yeah, that was something. That looks like a functional sports car. Oh, no wheels. Nice big engine, but no wheels. Okay, sure. Sidewalk. Oh, yep, it's another town. So we have a road between two towns. We have a garage. That's an evac shelter. That could be home. Fortunately, there's, like, a straight forest here. But maybe we can hit this and cruise back around. Yeah, evac shelter I think is the best bet. Totally. Fair number of zombies, but not too many. We can get around these guys. An ambulance. Gun shop. Electronics store, I think. Yes. Yeah, we'll go for the evac shelter. Do some night raiding, maybe? Now, can we get between these two forests? I think we can. Scary music intensifies. I'm not afraid. I've faced down worse. Is this home? Have we made it? Are we safe? This looks like a wonderful spot to start a run. We're not even that injured anymore. Too bad the door's like kind of broken there. Oh well. Okay, so what do we have? Pile of straw. Good stuff. Let's grab one of these tanks. Assuming we have the things to disassemble it. We don't. We don't have a tool with prying. Right, because the technician stole our makeshift crowbar. Sure. Still don't want to fire my gun. That's okay. It's just a basic zombie. We're going to put the gun down. We're going to drop the molly packs. Wield the baton. Extend the baton. I have made that mistake too many times where I've accidentally forgotten to extend the baton. And we could either kite him or we could try to trap him on the bench. I think we're just going to kite him. Done. Nothing useful. Motorcycle armor we could theoretically clean off and cut up for some goodness. Large rock. Never know when you'll need a large rock. Whistle can be useful occasionally. Do we have a wrench still? I think we do, right? Oh, it'll be in our backpack, of course. That's fine. Check it out. Grab the soap. Grab 2 first aid kits. Beautiful. Should probably bring a bag with us. More soap, sure. More first aid kits, yes. We are low on food. We have some food. We have cheese and a protein ration now, but I mean, that's not much. Okay, so now we can't we can't deconstruct these, and I don't think we get a pipe anymore for smashing them. We used to. Let's just do that, and then we'll wield a plank so that we don't damage our baton any more than we already have. That's cool that you can store a baton in a holster. I had no idea. Does this give us a pipe? It really doesn't. Okay. Does this give us a pipe? No. I was sure it would give us a pipe. Okay, so much for makeshift crowbars. Meanwhile, we're destroying our environment and ridding ourselves of some necessary supplies in the process. That's good. Oh, look at this. That's a farm. And that's another shelter. What's the H? Is that a hospital? It is. So that must be a 3x3 hospital. We're like in this weird spot between 3 different towns here. Might want to just move to the farm, you know? It'll have some more resources there. Yeah, let's do that. Pick this up, dispose, drop. Might as well grab some scrap metal and sheet metal, I suppose. Like, just grab the things that are easily grabbed from here. No reason not to, right? I wish we could grab the tank, though. Like, we want that tank, but at the same time, that's... Can we make a shoulder strap? Probably not. Short rope. Rags. We can get rags, right? Do we have any extra clothing we can cut up? Do we have even a knife? We don't have a knife. Man, we left all our stuff behind. Could make a spike, probably. Maybe not. Seatbelts equals rope. Yeah, good call. Good call. No cars immediately next to us. Now, in order to get to the farm, we'd have to abandon the bicycle or make some like crazy drive through town, which seems like a terrible idea in the broad daylight, but maybe we can make a crazy drive through town. Maybe we can just say to ourselves that if we encounter resistance, we'll turn around, and we'll do it when we can see the resistance coming in the daytime. I mean, that's not... Oh, but then we can't really get through here anyway, so that's a terrible idea. So I think we cut through the forest. We abandon our bicycle. We remember it's here, though, so... remember vehicle position, just so we have in our minds that there's a bike there. 7 hours till dark. I just read a while. Yeah. We have nothing to... Well, we have handgun book, I guess. Thing is, once we hit dark, it doesn't really change much, because on a bike, I don't know, I always feel really suspect about riding a bike at night through a city. It's very easy to get pulled from the bike by a grabber zombie that you don't see coming or something like that. Or try to sleep and get up at 10. Yeah. We're not going to be able to sleep. Like, we just slept a full night in that barracks, and then we, like, immediately found the staircase. So we woke up, like, not that long ago in game here. Not going to be tired. We're just a little bit overweight right now. That's fine. Sedatives, well, we don't have that many sedatives. I don't know. I think, like, our character is wide awake. I do agree with healing more. We should, for sure, now that we have all these bandages and antiseptics, we should just heal all of our body parts. I'm going to use adhesive bandages on everything that is not badly injured. So here, here, and here. Then I'm going to use the full bandage experience to improve the torso. We already have a poor bandage on the leg, and I think I'm okay with that. We're going to use antiseptic on torso and on leg and on left arm, I think, as well. We have 4 sedatives left, and we used 6 trying to fall asleep before, so I don't know. Yeah, where's the cough syrup? Indeed. I don't think it makes any sense to try to fall asleep. The other thing we could do is just drag the bicycle through the forest. I think that works, eh? Like, I think you could probably just drag a bike through a forest. Let's try. I do want to... I would rather live in that farm because it'll have more raw ingredients. And then I think at night we want to try to get to the bookstore if we can. Oh, and that's that. Yeah, that. Okay. Okay, maybe this is not as easy as I kind of figured it might be. Let's not get our bike completely stuck in the forest, maybe. Now there's a trail that goes almost all the way. We can surely get this bike up the trail. So let's try that. What's this? Newspaper, okay. Nothing. What are you? Acorns. Lots of zombies on trails sometimes. Really, I didn't know that. I'm not super worried though, right? Because we're in a forest. If we encounter lots of zombies on the trail, that's a whatever. We just escape into the forest. No big deal. Probably have safe mode on though. Just better safe than sorry. Maybe. Oh, it's a stout branch. I was thinking it was a long branch. I mean, whatever. We can get long branches very, very easily. We're not worried about that kind of material right now. It's not that point in the game. Okay. Now we only have 1 or 2 squares of forest to try to work our way through, and we'll be at the other side. Yeah, pick up the junipers. Why not? Oops. Spotted a zombie. Okay, so where are you? Oh yeah, behind us. That's fine. Success. Zombie runner. That's not good. Where are you? Up there, eh? He does not see me. I'm going to turn safe mode off for now. It's actually like 4 zombie runners, I guess. Yep. 4 zombie runners in a little pack. I guess those are the trail zombies he mentioned. There's a wander spawn. That farm is awfully close to the edge of this town. Might not be the best idea. Might be that we do it anyway. Might be that we regret it massively later. Who knows? Yeah, because there's wander spawns all around here. And we just... Why did I just walk right into the middle of that? Why am I such a... Why is there a wander spawn right here? Again, no big deal. I mean, we brought the bike with us, but we didn't need it. You can always ditch it. What kind of items are there on the floor here? It is a body site, but it's just a crappy body site. It's nothing. So maybe we should be looking at this evac shelter instead. Let's do it this way. Let's run. Stop hauling. All right, zombies, we're going this way. can chase us if you want. Actually, please chase us. We'll go nice and slow for you. Come on. Come on. There's a moose. Where's the moose? Maybe that's what the runners are after. Now we get with the quickness. Go this way. Lose them. And there's a roadblock of some sort. It doesn't look like there's anything here. Okay. A pit bull. A zombie hunter. Where's that? Down here, eh? Lots of random little zombies scattered around this farm. So we left one evac shelter and we got to another evac shelter that I think is in a slightly nicer spot. So I'm satisfied with this. Let's just stop. There's one zombie near us. We can easily kill that. I'm not concerned. We'll drop this. We'll wield the baton. We'll extend the baton. Probably should have dropped the molly packs too, but I'm not too concerned about this. We also have a lot of pretty good armor, like, pretty good for the point in the game we're at. We have the army gear, and we also have a vest, a Nusepi vest, or Isapi, yeah. So that's fine. Wonder where this road goes. Who knows? Who knows? This looks like it's an evac shelter, but it looks like it's in really good condition compared to the others. It even has curtains. I didn't know they still made evac shelters this nice. I'm gonna catch my breath, just in case we need to make a quick getaway. Door is locked. Ugh. I think we can climb up to the roof on that their gutter out here and come down from above. Stop for some booze, because, you know, gin. Let's drink some gin. I like gin. All right. It's locked from the... Oh, man, it's locked from both sides? Seriously? Well, hopefully we don't, like, stumble. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. Interesting little evac shelter. I like it. This is our new home. What's downstairs? Probably shouldn't just leave our gun outside like that. Might rain. Soap bar, more first aid. We've got lots of medical supplies right now. Basic medical supplies. Nothing fancy, but a whole lot better than the nothing we had not that long ago. Okay, so we're in exactly the same position we were in last time, except now there's farms on both directions. I'm going to bike down to that farm. That might be an even better place than the shelter. Make sure we pick up our gun. That's important. Wouldn't it be nice if this car works? Again, it's a sports car, but no wheels. It's one thing I never understand about the Cataclysm. Like, what do zombies do with all the wheels? Do they eat them? Do they, like, just sort of gnaw on them to keep their teeth sharp? Like one of those sticks that you give to a hamster? That must be it. So zombie dog. Again, we'll beat him to death easily enough if we have to. I'm not concerned. No wander spawn showing up on my map. No other zombies other than the dog. We've got a crossroads here and another road going north, so that's good. This is very isolated, but it's not a farm that has a farmhouse, unfortunately. Oh, remove the belts. Good point. Should have taken the seat belts. It's okay, though. We can go back later, and there'll be plenty of opportunities. Does this have seat belts? Probably not. No, no seat belts. No controls either. Okay, so we're going to climb these silos and see what we can see. We have vision. Okay. Rural house. There's a lab up here in case we haven't had enough of labs for a while. There's a super isolated motel. What are you? Sewage treatment plant. Okay. I don't know what this is either. Amigo encampment. Yay. That should be our home. We should make our home an Amigo encampment. This is a very small town here, but it has an awful lot of zombies. Interesting. Oh, I see this wasn't a true farm either. It was the silos one as well. Could theoretically make our home in the top level of the lab, but that doesn't sound great. I don't want to choose this rural house. It's too close to the Migos. That's a bad idea. Here's a farmhouse. Probably has access to this side of this city. I mean, this evac shelter still looks pretty solid to me. There is a spawn down here, but... I'm being way too choosy now. It's like this run suddenly matters to me, right? Like I'm usually like kind of cavalier at this part of the game, and if I die, I die, and I mean, it's a terrible way to play Cataclysm, but another evac to the east. Yeah, that's nice. Hard to get to, though. Like, we'd have to get straight through the middle of the town, and this town's weird. It doesn't have very many east-west streets here. Like, we'd have to go up somehow and then across here. And that just seems like a terrible idea. There is an antique store that could have some, like, you know, we chose fencing when we started our character. So if we happened to cross a rapier, that would be just godly. I do want to get to a garage for the same reason. Supplies to build the rapier would be great. But really, our biggest priority has to be books, because we abandoned all of our books in the lab. And it's really unfortunate that we've read all of those. Nah, take the trails back through the woods. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We could take this trail straight across. Makes some sense. Pain in the butt to bring a bicycle through, but we did it once. We can do it again. This farm is very much tempting me because we can easily make it down here. So let's do it. I think we should do it. I want to be close to the town with the bookshop because that is my first priority, is getting some sort of reading material, having abandoned our previous reading material. And at some point, you know, we can even like go back for it. It's way up here, but you know, we can go into this lab as soon as we have some gear. All the books are sitting in one spot in our temporary base. Something to be said for that. Actually, I'm going to take a second to catch my breath. And I'm going to take another second, actually, to drop some things in this basket. Like all the first aid kits. -1, I suppose. Thread and solder and sheet metal and string and batteries. That might be enough. Oh no, 6 more. We can fit 6 more 6 more liters worth of stuff in there, so that's fine. This way we'll be nice and lightweight if we want to flee. And the books, of course. And that's enough. That's fine. Beagles and raccoons and largemouth bass frolicking like they do. Sewage treatment plant frolicking like it does. You're right. Could have used the whistle. But I think our plan with the mole rat worked out fine. We used a little bit more 9mm rounds than we probably had to because I didn't realize it was going to heal that quick. Same with the burst fire, actually, on that semi-auto. But I mean, that submachine gun. But who cares about the submachine gun? We didn't take it with us anyway, so. It's a cabin. Could hole up in the cabin just as easily as the farmhouse. You know what? Let's take advantage of the daytime and scout out the edge of town here. We're thirsty. We'll drink a thing on the road. It's probably a terrible idea to drink while I drive, but you know, drinking and driving has never killed anyone. It's not going to start with us. Tough zombie fighting a crack. That is good news. I think that means we got a science body site. It would be a really great thing if we could get an ID card. Psychoanalysis and colonialism. Man, this game's getting serious on us. That is an interesting book. Should bring that out of the game and read it in reality. But it is not a scientist site as far as I can tell, so not that interesting. Oh, what did I crash into? I crashed into a zombie. That's what happens when you pay attention, people. Well, there goes our bandage, I suppose. Not super concerning, though. Stop for a second and catch our breath. Bicycles are fun that way. Okay. I want to see if we can easily get into this town from this side. Because if we can, I think it's kind of ideal, actually. The fact that there's a forest between us and the town means for easy escapes, right? It's, what is this? Dog walker or something? Dung and clothing. Nothing interesting whatsoever. Fine. Yeah, this is a big, thick forest here. There's probably no easy access to the town by a vehicle, but it would be good on foot, which isn't ideal. We'll have a vehicle before too long, so. We might have been better off going where you had suggested on the other side, but we can always move later. What about the south side of town? What's over there? How big is this city? It's always good to get a good scout in. Is there a silo here, I wonder? Probably not, eh? It's a farmhouse. It's wouldn't be a grain farm. The forest is everywhere in this area, you say? Well, how do you know that? In fact, the forest ends right here. We do have easy access. What's the A? Crashed airliner. Don't think I've ever investigated a crashed airliner. What is that? Mound of dirt? What the heck is that? I don't think I've ever seen this before. I'm very confused. Don't go there. Oh, I see. Don't go to the airliner. Oh, so is this like where the plane like skidded to a halt or something? There's a road here. This is the edge of town right here. Okay. I won't go there. It's also a lot of like wreckage I could crash my bike into, and that would be unappealing. But the edge of town's right here. And I kind of want to like cross over. It does not look friendly though. Definitely wreck my bike trying to do it. What's that? Half-built simple metal wall? Seriously? Is that wreckage from the plane, I guess? Well, let's turn north. See what's north. There's a zombie. More wreckage. More forest. Okay, so the forest doesn't quite extend to the city. Okay, good place for raw materials, but too many zombies for now. That makes sense. That's interesting. There's a forest blocking our way to those roads anyway. That airliner's in a really awkward spot. But if there's lots of zombies there and we're on a bicycle, we could always just kite them or run away or something. God, curiosity has killed this cat way too many times. I'll back off. Go to the farmhouse. That sounds nice. Yeah, I've definitely, you're talking about ospreys, I've definitely had more than my share of helicopter experiences, and considering we have a rifle, those are actually quite good, right? Like you can wander into a helicopter zone and just like peg the zombies with your rifle from afar and then help yourself to a bunch of ammunition, restock. Works quite well. Oh, they cut the spawn back on helicopters? That's too bad. They were, I mean, one thing I do remember reading about on, I guess on the subreddit, was that all the, there were, of course, like obviously and clearly way too many opportunities to get ludicrous amounts of NATO rounds and stuff like that and just never have to worry about ammunition ever again. And helicopters were always number one on that. So it makes sense if they were cutting back on the easy ammunition spawns. Wow, this is nice. Look at this farm. This is home. I think we've done it. Home sweet farmstead. No zombies in sight. No wander spawns on the map. What are you? Migo Scout Tower? No way. Oh, that's bad. Is it far enough away to be safe? I don't know. Just when I was thinking everything was perfect. Yeah, water sources are great. Okay, well, let's scout around, see what we can see, and decide from there. Three zombie... Oh, those are Labrador mutts. They are not zombies. They're hostile. Because if there's one thing I know about Labradors, they hate people. Not friendly dogs at all. No siree. Okay. Snap open the baton. Wield the baton. Drop the gun. Drop the 2 molly packs. And the zombie grabs me. I was misunderestimating how far away he was. Bit my armor, but bit my torso, but I have like crazy vest there, so good for you, zombie. You picked the body part that was impenetrable. Why is my stamina so low? I don't think those dogs can get over the fence, pretty sure. Oh, come on. Destroyed my bandages. It's terrible. No, you're stuck behind a fence. You are useless. Ignore. Okay. Tool belt. That's okay. You know what? I'm going to grab the tool belt, even though I need to clean it, just because those are very useful. Stupid dogs. I laugh at your being stuck behind the fence. Ha ha! I say. They'll also be good, like, zombie screens. If a zombie breaks through the fence and starts trying to get me, I can count on the dogs to at least attract them in so that they're sure to find me, you know? That's helpful. That's what I call blowback. When they're starving and tormented by zombies, might be so friendly. Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe. I feel like dogs, considering how much they rely on their sense of smell, they probably wouldn't see a zombie as being the same thing as a people. Because, like, people don't generally smell like rotting flesh. I mean, there's exceptions. Some people do smell like rotting flesh. It's true. But generally speaking, I think the dog would know the difference between the zombie and the people. I don't know. They'd probably be like, oh my God, it's a people. I haven't seen a people in a long time. It's just been these terrible zombie things that smell like rotting flesh. And they'd probably love us even more. Maybe I'm just an optimist. Oh, come on. Thought I was kiting you successfully. Seem to have moved my center point a bit. There we go. Keep forgetting to retract that thing. Really? Thought I was done with you guys. Okay. Jeez. Die. Never fails, right when I have to get the door open. They die anyway. I'm just going to not pick up my gun this time, just to jinx it the other way. Ooh, look at this. Acetylene torch. Yes! And a small welding tank. Well, better a small welding tank than no welding tank at all. That's what I like to say. Okay, pick this stuff back up. Ah, whatever. Something else went in the holster, maybe? Oh, yeah, the torch. Man, nested containers change everything. Got herring in my holster. I got a torch in my holster. Oh, it's 3 welding tanks. Even better. No wood axe space, eh? Well, that's fine. Try to remember the wood axe is here. Should probably just, like, put up a little marker just to be like, hey, there's a wood axe in case this proves important sometime. Probably won't, but... Might be a better weapon than the baton, but we can't hold it, really. Short cordage rope. What's a cordage rope? Woven from natural cordage. Useful for some purposes, but not as strong or flexible as proper rope. Okay, sure. I guess. Up we go. Do we get more sight? Yes, we do. That's good. There's another farm over here, you know, just in case we want to get even farther out of town with a carriage house. There's, that's the airplane, right? Yeah. Barn rafters. This would be a really secure place to sleep, actually, up there. That would be a super secure base. Okay. Actually, did I even look at what the tractor has for us? Oh, and there's a silo, too. Wow. Yeah, the battery's dead. We do have a decent tank with some fuel. It's easy enough to get another battery in here, and otherwise it looks like it works. Not that we really care. It's a garbage vehicle anyway, so whatever. So let's climb up even higher, get a better view. And not only that, but this this silo looks like it's full of grain. So like that's unlimited food supply, basically. Oh, look at this. I like. Got a mega mall. That's terrifying. There will be many, many zombies there. Got a lot of farms. TTTTT. That's an apple orchard. Okay. 2 cabins in the woods. There is a place we could drive a vehicle through here and up here. At some point, we might think about, I mean, it's a long project, I guess, but think about just clearing a path right through here. Yes, yes, many dense spawns for sure. Up here, there's a lot of spawns. We're not seeing any sort of wander spawns this way, though, like at all. But yeah, hospital, mega mall. Where's the hospital? It's up here. Yeah, that's probably why this town's crawling. It's the hospital. Grape farm. Get some vino. Delicious. We could just run down to this silo and get a good idea of what's down here as well, if we felt like it. Are there any radio towers? Let's just do a little search thing. Radio station. Oh, come on. Is it tab? Yes, it is. Yeah, 2 radio stations, no radio towers. That's fine. This bookstore is just going to be our first night raid. No question. So I think we will set up camp here. The Migo Tower concerns me, but it's not within our reality bubble or whatever you want to call it. So they don't respond to wander spawn principles, so they'll be fine. They'll stay put. And when we want to raid, it just means that we can't really take a vehicle into town. We have to hike it through the forest by foot, but it's fine. Sometimes I find that when I have a vehicle to worry about, it makes me, like, far more careless anyway. So it's 4:24. Let's go into the farmhouse and see what's there. Set up our nice little camp. And then, oh, wait a minute. What's this? This is garbage. Any more zombies? No. What are you? Corn. So that silo will be full of corn. Delicious. We'll have tortillas. Love tortillas. Sounds like paradise. Reading light? Holy cow, reading lights are like so handy. Man, everything's coming up great ever since like that whole like tons of killer death robots coming at us when we had no gear and no hope of survival thing. That was bad. A back holster. That's beautiful. I bet you we can fit our assault rifle in this back holster. Where are you? There you are. Let's try. No, we cannot fit our assault rifle in the back holster. Well, that is disappointing. Oh, well. Nothing super useful. Another 9mm gun. That's cool. We'll take that ammo. And I'll also take a second magazine because it's, I think, the same magazine we're using. There's a Glock. We have a Glock 18C. Wait a minute. Okay, so that's for the, yeah, that's for the M110. What happened? Oh, too heavy to carry, of course. Yeah. So reload that. Pick up the extra rounds. Helpful. There's our water source and a pool, just in case we want to relax. Fletcher's Friend and 101 crafts. That gives us reading material for tonight before we get to the bookstore. Shovel will be useful at some point, I'm sure, but right now I don't really care. Obviously, someone put up quite a fight because there's like all sorts of like BMG rounds, and those things will take down a horse. So I don't know. Something attacked someone there, and that was obviously terrifying. But we know the night is dark and full of terrors. We don't need spent ammunition to tell us that. So let's start closing curtains. Harmonica. We can play our harmonica while we read. Arm sleeves are quite useful. Otherwise, there's not much here. Man, I keep wanting to like keep playing, and other hours passed. Having too much fun here. Still have 6 viewers, which is, you know, above average, certainly for me so far. So let's just start dumping stuff in the kitchen. This is going to be our main home base area, so close the windows. Close, close. Well, might as well keep them all, or might as well open the window long enough to at least check out these books. So still, though, we have enough fabrication that we built up in the lab that none of this is actually helpful to us other than recipes, but that's fine. Love this welder. This welder is my new best friend. Sorry, chat. You were my old best friend. I know I've only known you for a day, but you were, trust me. And now the welder is my new best friend. Easy come, easy go, I guess. Sometimes it'd be like that. So these adhesive bandages are not useful particularly, but we're going to keep 1 bottle of antiseptic on our body. And, oh, we still have a bunch of stuff in the bike. I forgot about that. Keep some aspirin, keep some bandages. Keep the auto injector. Not a bad thing having sedative with us too. It's very small. Don't need any of this stuff. Do need the tramadol. We have one bionic that we took out of there. We had a chance to take many bionics with us, but we chose one over many. That's because the needs of the many do not always outweigh the needs of the one. No matter what Spock says. Don't trust Vulcans, by the way. They're bad news. So we're going to collect all of this stuff in one spot and not worry too much about it. Then, since we have an empty inventory, we're going to go empty our bicycle. I think I'll just leave it over here. I don't really want it right against the house. I'm glad we saved these welding goggles now. That was something we took out of the lab that we were like, well, you know, welding goggles, you never know. And turns out, now we know. We actually needed them. Cool, cool. Well, I guess I should take the bottles and not just the antiseptic, eh? That would make more sense, but we'll save that one that's mostly used. I'm just going to remove these from the first aid kits because no reason to keep it all inside. Might as well put it in one big pile. Okay. So we're all set up. Reopen the window. Still only the handgun book is like the only thing that's useful for us right now. So we might as well read it. Let's just go through that. We only have a few hours until sunset. Probably should have like turned on some music or something, but whatever. Not a big deal. Okay, so start. We certainly have knives in this here kitchen, so start cutting up some raw materials, I suppose. Stuff we don't need. Poor fitting leather jacket, disassemble it. Why not? How long it's going to take, though? I didn't read the thing. It talks about where is it? Lost track of that. Oh yeah, 7 hours. So that's a no. Not going to disassemble something that takes us 7 hours. Disassemble a short string, I suppose, to get a bit of thread. Might as well just cut it up. Fine. 18 leather patches. That'll come in real handy. Get some rags. Let's see if we can build a shoulder strap for our gun. That would be really handy. There it is. Excellent. Use the cordage rope. Now we'll activate it. Shoulder strap. Put it on our gun. Must be unloaded. Sure. We'll unload our gun. Doesn't already have one, does it? No, because it would have given us the option to use it earlier. So activate the shoulder strap. Gun. We've reached another hour. I think I might just end another YouTube episode. At this rate, I'm gonna like. See, I took a little while to set up my YouTube channel, so the YouTube I was thinking, oh, it'll be a few days behind the live streams. That's fine. That's pretty normal. But now I'm like powering through all of this content. I'm gonna have to like be like a 2 or 3 episode a day schedule for a while, and that's exciting, you know. That's what the real dedicated people do, you know. Like I'm not usually the type to be super dedicated. Really, I'm the type that like makes a principle out of not being dedicated, because the great thing about having like those super low expectations for your own level of dedication is you don't actually ever let yourself down. So what I'm really trying to tell you guys is that I am setting myself up for failure. Miserable, miserable failure, and I love it. So I think this was episode, 11? I might be wrong about that. You can check the title of the video. That'll tell you. But I think this has been episode 11. I'll be back real soon. It looks like this will be a multiple episode a day series for a while, so you have something to look forward to real quick. This has been Compound Fracture's YouTube channel. See you soon.